All right, back in the garage, chiming in on on that infamous, notorious subject, forward-facing sonar. Right, I've always thought forward-facing sonar was a tool, and I also feel it should not get banned. Um, I, for a long time, didn't have it. Um, yes, I was going against, as they say, if you're not scoping, you're hoping. So I guess I was doing a lot of hoping, but I was doing okay, right? But I could see the advantage of those that were uh, really good at using forward facing sonar and then how they finished in the tournaments. Now, uh, as I alluded to in earlier videos, the main reason, or I guess the main heartache, is forward facing sonar uh, exposes the myths that were put out there. For it's like you have to learn all these different techniques in order to catch fish, or you need to be on the water all day, or the fish go deep um, in the summertime, or wherever or whatever you thought you had to do to catch fish, or what you believe to be true. Forward facing sonar showed that it is not. Right, so um, I'm still learning. I'm not too good. Right now, I don't really like it. The reason for that is I like to fish in the skinny water. Now, I remember when it first dropped, the idea of it, I immediately thought, once again, the California Delta, being able to check under the mats to see if there's fish there. I'm not very good at punching, but if I can see fish underneath the vegetation, then I'm going to stick around longer and know that I just got to keep working at it. Um, I feel that the forward facing sonar, for me to truly take advantage of its capabilities, it's going to force me to um, leave my comfort zone and fish more offshore. I don't like it. I don't like fishing deeper than 10 feet. I know I'm a tournament angler. You should fish uh, where you need to fish to cash a check. I get it. I understand the principle, but there's confidence involved. There's just being comfortable and knowing what you do. Everything I have right now is dialed in to fish a certain way. I feel I perfected my way, and right now I have to break it. And it goes back to why there's so much heartache with the OGs in the pro world, and what they have with forward facing sonar. There's anglers uh, from overseas showing up to Alabama for the first time or second time or whatever, and putting the smack down. Right, and there's nothing you can do, and it's because they have forward facing sonar. They're really good at it. They can locate the fish and they can get them to bite. And it used to be a time where having uh, a spinning rod in your hand was frowned upon, right? Uh, Ishman Rose famously said or called them fairy wands. Now, fast forward 2024, everyone's got forward facing sonar. Guess what's in everybody's hand? Yeah, you can still catch them with the bait caster. I know people do, and like I said, it's a tool. You just have to make it work for you. Um, but you see a lot of the guys on TV, a lot of the elite anglers or Bass Pro Tour anglers or whatever circuit you follow. Um, they got that spinning reel in their hand, and they're doing work. So it's kind of funny how things change like that. But um, this technology, I'm not a marine biologist. I'm not going to say that it's ruining fishing or anything like that. But fact of the matter is, if I can use a 2D sonar and watch my line go down to an arch and watch that arch meet it halfway down and set the hook, I don't understand the difference with seeing the fish out, 60 feet away, throwing my line to it, seeing the line fall, seeing that dot or that fish swim up to my bait mesh, and then me reeling in that fish, or person reeling in that fish. Seems the same thing. I guess another way to look at forward facing sonar is, in essence, you're sight fishing, um, but in open water. That's how I look at it. Still, I like the sight fish. That's my jam. Um, it's my superpower. Some people's superpower is that forward facing sonar, sight fishing in the middle of the middle of the lake, or what appears to be the middle of the lake. So that just once again putting my 2 cents out there. I know there's going to be probably pushback on the fact that I now have forward facing sonar and that I am against banning the technology, but it's where we are in fishing. So hey, get used to it. Out.